Hi all. So we've spent the last week in Scotland, and today's our last full day here on the island of Arran. And we decided to kind of move away from the group. I think they're all still sleeping. We had a little bit too much fun at the local Highland Games yesterday. And we decided to go back to one of the places we visited, a waterfall that's about 2 miles or so along the coastline. So we're hoping we can find it, and we thought we'd take a minute. We really haven't done many videos, and talk a little bit about our trip, and maybe look at a few plants along the way. I'm used to sitting and doing this or having somebody else film it, so pardon the shaky camera today. In particular, it's a little chilly this morning. Yeah, we're freezing. The wind is blowing, and we're really hoping it doesn't rain on us as we move along. And you might notice I'm on vacation. I'm not shaving. So I noticed that behind us is some beautiful nettles. I'm going to see if I can get it in the camera. And whilst we've been here, oh, there's a nice little branch. The nettles has been going to seed. And so we've had this beautiful nettles in varying stages of bloom to seeds that have already, we're starting to think about harvesting some before we leave. We'll give you a shot of what our coastline looks like.
That's a whale.
What?
Not a whale. A seal, sorry, seal.
Oh, there is a seal out on the rock. I'm not sure we're going to be able to see that. I am not very adept at this camera stuff. Somewhere in the background there, way off right there, I think is a seal on a rock. We're going to walk down there and see what we can see. So the 7 days here, we've been with a small group of our students from the Tradition School of Herbal Studies. And they all volunteered to come and learn a little bit about Celtic medicine. And we've been here with Keith and Danny, exploring the island, looking at some historical sites. We've been to a few cairns. It's funny, small versions of the Circle of Stones that are considered religious sites. Uh-oh, what did Renee find?
We have chickweed.
Oh, some beautiful chickweed. Wait, where's Renee's hand? There we go.
Right there, some beautiful chickweed.
And that looks like it's just past its prime. And it's been interesting. One of the things that we've done whilst we're out here, rather than sit here and memorize 100 herbs and go through the Medica, we've spent more time sitting with plants and contemplating and trying to do a little bit of plant spirit medicine and communication. It's been, for some of us, a little bit more challenging. We've had some of the mostly Western herbal students, but we've had one or two, actually three, I guess, of the Chinese herb students where we don't do a lot of that. So for them, it was especially powerful for them to take the time to sit with one plant. I was called to the blackberry, what we call brambles here, and ended up focusing in on some non-traditional parts of the plant to use. What I found, I still need to experiment a little bit more with it, but we found was very unique uses, somewhat different from the classical blackberry root or leaf that we might use clinically. What plant did you end up with, Renee?
I ended up with what is the sycamore tree, but interesting enough, it's have 19 Latin names, and they actually consider it to be what the common name is big sweet maple. And so even though it's a sycamore, they don't quite know where to put it.
Pardon us while we jump past a stream
we're going
here.
over a stream.
Whoa.
One of the things that I thought was really interesting that we saw was this plant called pineapple chamomile.
Oh yeah, that stuff's so yummy.
We're going to try to find that for you a little bit later. But just being able to share with everybody how the medicas are so close, but here being on the specific island in Scotland, that they're completely different as well, and in part of what the island is here. But our students being able to have some familiarity with it, and just really getting to know about, like, if you know the smell of chamomile somewhere, you know it anywhere, and you're able to use it and see it. But I'd like to find that pineapple chamomile for you.
Yeah, we might find some up here.
Darrow and Dock, and pretty much our whole medica is here on the island. It's amazing.
Let's see if we can go over here. I'm gonna switch the camera around so y'all can see what we're looking at. Oh, that may not have worked. Well, oh well. We'll turn around here. Here's my bramble. And let's see if this is
A kind of thistle.
Yeah, we've seen so many thistles. Oh, here's hawthorn.
There's the berries.
So here's the berries of the hawthorn. Hawthorn is everywhere around here.
There's ivy right to your left.
Where is the
Right,
ivy?
right straight up.
Oh yeah, there's ivy all up in here. I think you can see some of the ivy there.
One of the things, come back to me for a second. The seal's right behind us as well.
Oh yeah, let's see if we can get that seal in the background.
So one of the things that is really impressed upon our students today and this week and the past couple weeks was how they grow together. We talk about doctrine of signature all the time at home, but more than average, we see like the ivy growing with the hawthorn. The doctrine of signatures is very strong here. And so we see this grouping, we see the duyaos and the pairings more than average at home. So that was nice for everybody to get to see how the plants work together and they grow together in that symbiotic relationship. The seal totally jumped and
Oh, he
failed.
did jump, yeah.
There's one there and one there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some of the other plants we've seen? We've seen a lot of cleavers. The cleavers is just tremendous here.
Two kinds of wild rose, which are amazing, and one's more like a beach rose. Lots of seaweed. The seaweed's amazing. The salt is amazing. I made Celtic sea salt to bring home to everybody so that we can use it for protection and honoring. So we'll see that when we get home. The students will get a little bit of that.
We've seen two kinds of plantain, the Plantago major and the lanceolata. The lanceolata is amazing. A couple of people have used that for medicine, actually.
Shapes of it, both the leaf and the seed we've used for medicine since you've been here. Really strong shoots of seed. They're amazing.
And a couple of different kinds of St. John's wort. One that we would have never recognized if they hadn't pointed it out to us. Really amazing.
They have 4 St. John's worts here on the island, and they use them all interchangeably, which is a very strange concept to us considering what we know as St. John's wort for sure.
We saw skullcap. We saw
Self-heal.
yeah, heal all, self-heal, Xiao Kusao. Oh, we saw Jinyan Hua, the honeysuckle.
And a really pretty one as well. The herb of commerce as well is one that's got some
Red in it. Yeah, that's
so
been
crazy.
amazing. What else did we see out here? Every kind of thistle under the sun.
Several different kinds of yarrow, and we were
Yeah.
taught that again, just like the other plants, not that we've been taught, that each color is used in a different way for a different item. And in fact, the pinky red yarrow is more styptic than all the rest, to the point that we'd have to deal with blood. So that was something that was amazing. We also learned several plants that are only here on the island.
Yeah.
And so one of the best styptics in the world, and that's for stop bleed. Styptic means that it will stop bleeding. One of the best plants in the world here, if we can find it, I'll show it to you in another video. That was present. I would love to find that pineapple chamomile.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see some. We learned a couple of
Lots of thistles.
things along the seashore that were edibles.
Docks, lots of yellow docks.
Lots of dock. It wasn't really a true yellow dock, just a dock. It didn't have the yellow, the berberine, and the roots. What else did we see? Uh-oh, we got some. Oh, a rabbit.
Oh, a rabbit.
Sorry, I'm not
Minnie.
fast. Oh my gosh.
Bunch of bunnies. Bunnies everywhere. Oh my gosh. Bunnies crazy. Bunnies just ran
Oh, there
crazy.
goes another one.
Herd of bunnies. There was a herd of bunnies.
Yes, yeah, and they had huge pointy teeth. Sorry, obscure joke for everyone.
They did not have huge pointy teeth. They were beautiful.
Lots of sheep on the island and monstrous cows that do have huge pointy teeth. No, they are large and block the paths frequently. We saw, oh, there's a whole bunch of other things. Well, I think this is going to be at the end of this video. Wait, where'd Renee go? There you are.
We're going up to a special falls. It's a sacred area, and we're going to clean our tools. And we might come back and give a video about what we're doing and what cleaning our tools means. And if we find any good plants, we'll flip it back on and show you.
Yeah.
But as we walk along, we're actually starting to get rain. So we
Oh,
have to
it
turn
is
the camera
sprinkling a
off
little
for
bit.
right this
All
second.
right, we'll see you all in a little bit.
Bye.
And